need Christians to understand the following. Many of us who have made the decision to leave the church, consider ourselves ex-Christian, kind of fall into this, is there a God, isn't there a God?
Okay, before I go further, I want to say something. When you want to address people like this, you must come from a place of love and understanding. Because one thing I've noticed and learned with people that become ex-Christians is that they had an experience. Something always led them to get there. But the only thing I also want to say is that, can you really say you knew Father, you knew God in heaven, if you actually left? Can you really say you knew God for that to happen? No, not really. But let's keep watching.
I don't know, I'm just going to live a good life. What I need y'all to understand is that I'm not scared to die and find out that there was actually a God. I'm not. So let's say I get it wrong, right? There is a God. And this whole time I was like, I don't know if there is one, so I'm just going to lead a good life and hope that's enough. If I get to heaven or wherever this God is, and they have a receipt of my life, and they're looking at the receipt of the things that I've done, the person that I was while I was here on earth, what are the good things that I did? Did I contribute to society? There's no way that if y'all's God is the merciful God that you say that he is, he's gonna look at that receipt and be like, man, you did lead a pretty good life, but you said you didn't believe in me, so bitch, you gotta go to hell. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Let me just help you people very quickly. In every religion, there are rules, Abby. Yes, there are rules. In Christianity, we have rules. In Islamic religion, we have rules. Judaism and the occult, there are rules. Do you now go and meet and argue with the person that makes the rules and say, why did you make said rules? In Christianity, we have rules. If you plan on want to go to heaven, you have to fulfill two things. One, believe that Jesus is the Son of God and Jesus himself is God. Two, live a righteous life. It's just that simple. It's like you trying to enter into a kingdom or into a party and they ask you, where are your tickets? It's just that. In Christianity, we have two tickets. You do not have one ticket. Listen to this. If you live a righteous life and you do not believe that Jesus is the Son of God, you just believe that there is a God, you go to hellfire. It's the same thing. If you believe that Jesus is the Son of God and Jesus is God and you do not live a righteous life and you die, you will go to hell. It's just very simple. There's no two ways. There are no two ways about it. But when I was talking to God concerning, like we were talking together concerning our issue, and he was like, I should say to her and every other person that he is willing to listen to you. God is very humble though. That's why he's God. No other God can be like him. He's very humble. It's not like other gods that you have to do certain things to get to them. God is willing to hear to you, hear you. You have that issue. You have this trouble, confusion. Go to him and talk to him. He will listen and he will talk back. Either by sending someone or talking to you in a dream, especially if you are sincere. God is listening. He does say, Father in heaven, I have this issue. Why is this and this and this and this like that? God will talk to you and he will talk to you and strengthen you. If you have issues, you can go and talk to God. Because think about it. In other kingdoms, for example, do you want to go and meet Satan and ask the devil that, why is it that we have to perform sodomy to enter the music industry or to be in the occult? Are you whining? You know what will happen to you. You cannot even dare because that kingdom is ruled by fear. But our God is so loving and humble that Christians will enjoy it. God is very humble and listens to us. If she goes to talk to him, he will listen to her and answer her. That is said. Now, concerning other people, like para-atheists and atheists that say to themselves that I believe there is a God, but how sure are you that the God of the Bible is the real God? One. Secondly, I do not believe that Jesus is the Son of God. I don't even believe in the fact that he died or resurrected and stuff like that. But boy, let me not lie to you. If you die right now, if you live a righteous life, you will go to hellfire. Straight. I was talking to one guy one time and he was like, God knows his own people. Wait. How do you count yourself God's own people? You do not live righteously. You do not do the things that God wants. One. Secondly, you claim that you know God, but you disregard, disrespect, and not acknowledge his own son. John 10 verse 30 says this statement, I and the Father are one. Even John 14 verse 6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. You cannot say you know God and you do not know Jesus. It does not work because they are the same. They are God. That's just it. It's just that simple. That is for the people outside though. So I will say it one more time. Listen to me and listen to me good. There are 2 tickets to entering into the gates of heaven. If you live righteously and you believe that Jesus is the Son of God, those are the rules in the Christian kingdom. If you do not like them, there are other kingdoms that you can go and maybe you can refer the other rules where you have to do some heinous things. The rules are very simple. What is so hard? Be very honest with ourselves. What is so hard in believing that Jesus is the Son of God and is of God and is God himself? When people struggle with that thing, I tell you, you can know someone that doesn't talk to God by that issue. You cannot say you talk to Father and you're close to him and you'll be struggling with Jesus. I do not believe that Jesus is the Son of God. You are lying to yourself. It's just a lie, to be very honest with you. But with that said, I hope she sees this. Go and talk to Father humbly, with humility. Do not go to him and come and dare him or question him. You must go in humility, and to every other person that has questionings like this, keep asking, because God will eventually answer you. Talk to him calmly with humility and ask him, why is this and this and this like this? He will listen to you. He is ready to listen to you. With that said, you're welcome. Have a nice day.